It's a new ... record. Time to answer some questions. What should I do to relax? Aerial yoga. Wait, did I already pick that? Oh, man. Ooh. Momai. Ah. Hey. That's the last evolution though. So we found all of the ones going up. There's still one there. We have to go left and right. I think loving is like one of the ones we need to... Brave and loving to go left and right. But more importantly... Wink sync.
I can't wink sync now. Not enough battery.
Shoma.
What can you even say in a situation like this? How could this have happened?
Are you okay?
Of course he's not okay. Komeiji was his father.
Well, he did say he wanted him to die. So maybe he's happy? Did you see anyone? Standing there completely stunned. Are you okay?
I guess so.
Why are you here, even?
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about terror and going to Divida, so I got worried and came over.
Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should track you down.
I think it was about 2.5 hours after you left that we decided. We thought we should just come straight here and...
It's 11:30 p.m. now, by the way.
11:30. Noting Komeiji death. I always feel like these times are important. Did you see anyone?
No. I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio.
How did you get here?
Well...
Ah, there you are.
This guy again.
Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
What? Oh, I am but a
Oh,
humble
I'm Terror.
taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these four here?
Indeed, that is correct. I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the CD player, so I smashed it with my fist.
Okay.
This guy's sus.
Why are you telling me this?
That is just how terrible with machines I am. That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked. And while I was fumbling my way through the payment...
He said that the girl with the blue hair in the passenger seat ran out. So it was...
Mame did?
So she got out of the car first.
Yeah, and she was
Naturally,
looking
I was
down.
quite flustered by this rowdy display. And so I continued to fumble for 3, 4, no, perhaps even 5 minutes or so. I somehow managed to process the payment, but I was still quite bothered. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely forgot to hand over the receipt.
What were the other three in the back seat doing during all that?
They were waiting the entire time.
The card was Kizzy's, but she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I didn't get out.
Well, Now that that's settled, I will be off. If you'll excuse me.
Mame went into the studio by herself?
Yes.
Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together.
Mame was already inside.
What is it, Ryuki? Does something bother you about that?
No, it's nothing.
I'm trying to think back to... Remember her and Gen got into that argument. They were unhappy with each other. She was all depressed for a bit. But it was like an argument over something that wasn't all that important, but I don't remember if we ever discovered the real reason why they were acting that way. My memory ain't as good as it used to be. Actually, it's never been good. Are you the ones that helped me?
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
I was tied up with that?
Yeah, your hands and feet were tied really tight.
When we arrived, we found you on the ground in that state.
So, Kizzy and I untied the rope.
Did you see anyone?
By anyone, do you mean the culprit?
Well, anyone at all. Like any suspicious figures, maybe?
No, we did not see a single soul.
I see.
She's trembling in fear.
It's the right half of Kameji's body. I think it's safe to say terror is the culprit. Ryuki, let's talk to everyone before checking the body.
Okay. I was gonna do that anyways. Are you okay?
She seems very shook up. We should let her be for now.
What? No! Mame? Mame already saw Komeji's corpse. She must be in shock. She's in no state to talk. Did you see anyone?
I see. No one saw anything. Tama, have you contacted Abyss and HQ?
Way ahead of you. The investigation team should arrive soon. I've also arranged for a counselor.
I wonder if that... What's
All
that
four
guy's
of them
name
are in a
will be with
really
the
bad
team.
mental state.
Shoma?
Are you okay?
Shoma, wait!
Don't just stand there, Ryuki! Go after him!
Right.
Uh-oh. Just leaving that there. Mame's gonna fuck with the crime scene. Wait, where did he go? By the time I ran out of the studio, Shoma was already gone. The other three must have decided to split up because they scattered in different directions. I thought it would be better to search a wider area and got in my car, but
I don't see him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state.
we just...
Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might
I wanted to look behind the curtain there
he
where
might go.
Komeji was looking.
I got it. Shoma must be there.
Shit. Yeah, the department store roof. 2355.
Shoma!
Well, no big deal. It's a Ferris wheel. You'll come back down if we just wait.
I hope he comes back down. I mean, safely. Well known. Past midnight.
Anyway, this is all a load of bull. Today is Valentine's Day.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh, but I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
More importantly, Shoma was on the number 2 car, right?
Why do you ask?
Because
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
I thought so. If that's the case, he should be back soon.
If he's torn in two, I swear.
What? No. How? How? We checked every one of the cars, but I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
Are they
Can't be.
implying that he
Impossible.
hacked the Matrix?
It can't be.
Impossible.
I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Your own eye. We saw that video, remember? We had this problem before.
Hold on! Don't tell me it's happening again!
The holy hell is happening? And Valentine's Day sucked this year. Ikume Shrine, now it's 850. This is like more than 8
Tama,
hours later.
do you know about this place? I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality. If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean. You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine. Coming to this shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything! Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart! Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it.
Crazy
For
eyes!
Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Sheesh, you really... Fine, I'll do it. But promise me that after the investigation you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this.
So we're going to investigate the virtual version created by Tama.
So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod
Right, I
that's
noticed it
tipped
was knocked over.
When we got here,
It wasn't like that.
why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, that's not true. There's another person that could have tipped it over. When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Amame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Amame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But if she came in, she would have come in from the left.
Why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
Unless she saw something and decided to run away and bumped into it. So when we came in, Komeiji was looking over here. I guess we'll check out the camera first.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there is a door over here, too. The kettle's tipped over.
The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that or it was bumped or something. There's a power cord on that table. I think it's for the electric kettle.
Probably means the kettle was here.
Confirm the status of the corpse. Let's check that out.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th.
10 p.m.
We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Time of death. So we woke up at 11:30. Unnatural heat source. First though, I want to check over here. A mannequin behind the set. Was this used for some broadcast? Oh, okay.
The floor is wetter than my...
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist? I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
So they definitely ran out this way.
Footprints from the water. Saying that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side.
Is there another body up there? No.
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the 2 exits.
Only 2 exits. Door to the west is locked.
The door on the east side.
The door we entered from.
Oh yeah, and there's a rope too.
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
Fake nail on the rope I was bound in. She could have been untying us.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh?
Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
I think she untied us.
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping into warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints.
Mommy's fake nail on the
So
rope.
the first
I was
thing
bound
she
it.
did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Okay. Who are you loyal to? Idol? Right. Totally. Well, then she would have gone this way.
Huh? Why?
A light bulb lit up and she thought up a new quiz question. She wanted to get up on stage to give it.
No more jokes, please. Next time, I'm really going to zap you.
You don't have enough
Sorry.
energy.
I'll be serious.
Well, I meant she went this way-ish, but actually it looks like she would have immediately ran this way. So did something scare her?
Here. Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
And the kettle, and then the door.
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door, but the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out, and then...
She found it was locked. Okay.
Tama, do you have any ideas?
Why would she do
why
that?
Mame stopped trying to untie me?
Mm-hmm. I sure do.
Oh, she
But
stopped.
continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio.
I was gonna say she probably
While
got
she was
spooked.
untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but... Well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready?
No?
Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements.
Didn't we just do that?
Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move
Why are we doing it
was-
twice?
What? Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up! You're a really shitty actor.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it! This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope and...
Oh, okay.
That's when Terror ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance. Gag.
So Terror
Why do you
probably
make
just
me do this?
took off quickly
Okay, go
as well.
on, run away.
And then run into the camera. Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and... She discovers the west door is completely locked.
Uh,
Ugh,
You were doing so well.
Tara wasn't expecting to get interrupted and probably
Anyway,
just like,
she was cornered and... What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
ooh.
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
Damn, that's freaky.
I knew it.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Yeah, a 50
suspicious.
caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
So that's why she didn't say anything, because Tara was like, you better not tell them.
This
I'm here.
next bit is just speculation, but Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame, but then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like,
Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's a creepy
That's
outfit.
why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably. What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done.
Come on,
Shoma
Tama.
was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing
It
we
clearly
need to
looked
do.
way different from
Let's
the other
find Mame.
other mannequins,
She
and was
saw Terror
carrying a
in
gun.
person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk.
I'm telling you, Tama.
Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
Tama's either
I don't know.
being real
Her
dumb or
smartphone is either off or
suspicious.
somewhere with no reception.
I asked Tama to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gen to ask if they knew where Mame was. None of them picked up.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
At least that's what Tama said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
It's Valentine's Day. It's getting better. Holy crap! Let's get checked out first. That's not a good sign.
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Hold on. My stay here? What are you talking about?
You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling.
We passed out, didn't we? Who are you?
My name is Hanayo Nasu. I'm a nurse at this hospital. I used to go by a different name.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce. So I'm going back to
Oh.
my maiden name.
She's the one that divorced the Yakuza guy. Or married the Yakuza guy, and now they've gotten divorced. How long have I been here for?
It's been a few hours since you arrived.
A few hours? Impossible.
Stay at the hospital?
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup? I'm sure the doctor would have told you everything.
No, I have no idea.
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of bad news. Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction. Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Tama, is this true?
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious. We need to begin treatment immediately.
I didn't get to do the x-ray.
I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
That was weird.
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay here.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case. Please, Tama. Just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask. Please let me do this. Please. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Ah, fine. But you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Wonder what kind of emotional
Thanks, Tama.
chocolate Ryuki's talking about. Okay. Park. Let's go to the Endo residence. Oh, he is there.
Hey, don't get in the kotatsu without permission.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things, but before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It would be cruel to remind him, not to mention I didn't want him running off again. It would probably be best to avoid talking about Komeiji and the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about... Cool, link sync.
Dad, I shouldn't have said that you should die. It's all my fault.
It was
Shoma.
probably the fault of the person that cut your dad up. But... How did you get out of that Ferris wheel?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What? That's impossible. I definitely saw you get on the Ferris wheel.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything. Not to a psycho like Chikara.
What do you mean?
Implying that at Horodori Institute?
Yeah, they're researching cloning. So maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about Horodori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel
He's
then?
in a pretty good
Maybe
mood.
you were seeing things.
Seeing things.
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
Purge was developed by Horodori Institute. TC Purge is kind of like a virus.
TC Purge. What is that?
People at Horodori Institute called it the organic nanomachine. It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body,
Ooh.
it latches onto bacteria, and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made. CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences. When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over. And on top of that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Well, there's just some stuff.
I mean, it's a possibility for us, what's going on. And it's being activated by these videos. What the thing Komeiji got? I'm looking for Mame.
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horodori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
I can't ask the rest of the okay, good. About the code for Bats 490.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Lied?
About the code for Bats 490. That wasn't referring to Horodori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code.
About the thing Komeiji got?
I'm sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you. But can you tell me about Komeiji? Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to Terror. But he didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
Reading a robotics book. Okay. Let's go to the Kumakura office. I don't know why. I want to see MoMA.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Can't hear this music. I don't know. This music just feels like home to me now. Wait, what does it say over here? There's a piece of paper with some general principles written on it. It says those who only eat the crackers in cracker and peanut mix should be executed. 25th, go see dolphins at the aquarium. Yeah. Actually, dolphins shouldn't be kept in captivity, right? That's one of those things. Wink sync.
Oh shit, a shooting star. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate. Damn it, I couldn't say a third one in time.
Okay, how you doing?
Not bad. Tonight, Tessa is gonna have a Valentine's Day stream. Oh, thinking about it makes my heart dance. Oh, I'm so excited.
Any information on the HB case?
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld, so I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Uchisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to knives. I did hear something from him. The president of Knives Japan, Tokiko Shigure. She was in a relationship with the head of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
What?
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago. Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at Knives. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at Knives. Used his newfound power to get with Tokiko. Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie. But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. real secret relationship type shit.
Tokiko? Sure that we knew that. And Chikara were in a secret relationship. Okay.
You're talking about Amame Doi?
Oh, Amame.
Tessa's friend.
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about
I meant to
Tess.
play the trivia.
So
but...
what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see.
The Uji Saki family is a diabolical criminal group. Basically, they earn their income through legal activities in the underworld. But they also seem to be receiving requests for work from secret societies. Seems that they have connections with the Freemasons. You know, Freemasons? Fraternal society said to have been created in the late 16th or early 17th century. They have members all over the world. They call each other brother. They operate from the Grand Lodge, their headquarters. The symbol of the fraternity is a builder's square and a compass. The tools of masonry. Oh, and one more thing. The Eye of Providence is also famous. It's a triangle with the shape of an eye in it. That design is also considered one of the symbols of Freemasonry. By the way, there is a story... Holy crap. There is a story that the Boy Scouts of America was also created by Freemasons. The Boy Scouts of America is ostensibly an organization that seeks to improve the character of its members, to make good people even better. But actually, 9. 1, 2, 3, 5 nines. Interesting. What can you not throw away? That's a figure. Right. Totally. I wonder if there's like secret unlocks you get everything right. About Tokiko and Chikara.
Yeah, that's all I know about that. But I do have some more dirt on Chikara. This was also decades ago, but Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
What?
DNA samples. He said it's for DNA treatment or something, but I don't buy it. My guess is he was doing something shady. Horodori Institute was real sketchy back then.
Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA.
Guys, my writing is so bad.
Let's figure it out later.
We still need to find Mame.
So bad. I did want to check something on the timeline. I kind of don't really. I'm starting to get to the point where I don't care much about the Tamagotchi either. I just like to. I just want to play the game. I was wondering like where this was. Yeah. So yeah, it's after she was killed. Okay. After both of them were killed, in fact. That actually, they're in a secret relationship together. Could be someone getting revenge. But why him? I find that a lot of the like more out there stuff from the first game were their red herrings, so it could just be a more simple explanation in this game too. Or maybe they're gonna change it up and this is gonna be batshit crazy. Let's go to the park.